This is Internet Business Mastery, episode 82.
In a world where bosses control your life and thoughts of escape fill your mind, where inspiration seems dead and cynicism rules the masses, you have a desire to break free. You feel the need to take control. Now, there exists a place where the secrets of freedom and wealth are given to those who believe. InternetBusinessMastery.com. Free your mind.
Hello and welcome to Internet Business Mastery Online at InternetBusinessMastery.com. I'm Sterling.
And I'm Jay.
And we're here to help you escape the 9-to-5 and live the lifestyle of your dreams by turning your life's passion into a profitable internet business, even if you're just getting started today. On this episode of Internet Business Mastery, we're going to talk about how to start an online business with the least amount of money. And in the quick tip, we're going to talk about an old new device for making your videos more interesting. Now, before we get started, we'd like to remind you that if you'd like to get a jump start on creating your own profitable internet business using our proven system, you can claim your risk-free trial membership to the Internet Business Mastery Academy by going to freeaudiogift.com. So Jay, what's been going on lately?
Well, there's something I wanted to chat about a little bit. We got an interesting email recently. Of course, we were promoting the product launch formula course that Jeff Walker launched, and that did incredibly well. We had lots and lots of people sign up for product launch formula and for the deal of the year that we put together. In fact, there are more Internet Business Mastery listeners taking the course than from any other source because we were the number one affiliate for Jeff Walker's launch, which was awesome. Just a lot of people jumping on board to get that awesome deal. And, as you can imagine, somebody emailed us and was wondering, well, why are you guys essentially giving the farm away? Because the deal was you buy Product Launch Formula through our affiliate link, and then we give you lifetime access to the Academy and my brand new podcasting course. It's like $1,000 course. So in his mind, he's like, well, you're giving your podcasting course away, you're giving your Academy away, and then you're like, what are you left with? Why would you give all that stuff away? So, I thought that would be interesting to chat about a little bit here on the show. It's a fair question. And really, there's a lot of different motivations, I guess, that we have for doing a great deal like that. First of all, the commission, it's a very healthy commission. The product launch formula, it's a $2,000 course, and we do get $1,000 of that for every person that buys. And so, money, we'll just get that up right front, is definitely one motivator. Now, that said, we only promote it because it's a product and a course that we believe in. Money is not the only thing that got us to promote that course by any means. There's a lot of other courses that we could promote and make good money off of, but we just, they aren't a good fit for the audience. We don't think it's as good of a course as it should be, for example.
Well, and one thing to note also is that out of just over maybe 5 years now of doing this show, I think we've promoted, as far as courses, maybe 3 courses the entire time, just to show you we're not promoting courses every month like some people are doing with the email list, where they just turn in over their email list twice a month to somebody. Out of the entire 5 years, there's 3, including product launch formula. I believe 3. So,
and one of those didn't go over quite as well, and we responded to that. We haven't promoted it since. So we haven't promoted it again since then.
Well, even though we liked it, but people didn't like the offer and a lot of things. So
yeah. Even though we thought that it was great information, the response, we listened to that. Now, so some of the other things that we get out of doing this promotion is, and then there's a good business lesson to learn out of this, and that is that you need to know what the lifetime value of a customer is in your business. So that means for every new customer you get, and the average amount of time that they might stay a customer, or the average amount of stuff that each customer buys, tells you that every customer you acquire is worth X amount over the lifetime of that customer. And we know what that amount is, more or less, for the Academy. The Academy is something where there's people always coming and going, and we have some people who've been around for well over a year, and some people might only been there for a few months, but we know what the average is. And so we know what that amount, and the amount that we earn off of the commission from Product Launch Formula is more than what that average might be. So in the end, we're actually ahead of the game by acquiring an Academy member, somebody who's in there consuming the stuff and bringing value to being a member of the Academy, and we're still making just as much or more than we would if they had, joined and stayed the average amount that most members stay inside the Academy. Then on top of that, there's the fact that, as I just stated, we were the #1 affiliate for Product Launch Formula, which is not an easy task to do. When you consider that you got people like Frank Kern and Mike Filsame and Stompernet, and the list goes on, names that are well known in this market, and people who have very, very large lists. And even though relatively speaking, our audience and list size is smaller than those people, we outsold them. And so that obviously gets the attention of not only Jeff Walker, so there's a social capital that builds up. One of the quickest ways, and Jeff said this in our interview, one of the quickest ways to get the attention of somebody is to do really well selling their stuff as an affiliate. And so not only that, but his other top 10 affiliates, who are all A-listers in the internet marketing business, will notice that we outperformed them and that we did an awesome job at, that we have, the proof's in the pudding. We have an awesome relationship with our audience. And when we recommend something, they're thrilled and happy to get that information, and they respond, they react. And so that there's a lot of proof there, and that social capital builds up. But then in the end, too, yes, we want to make money, we want to make a living, and we want a viable business, but our mission is also to bring increased business acumen and increased freedom to people. And we knew that that was a kind of package deal that really would give somebody everything that they needed between the podcasting element and our internet business system, and then knowing how to launch a product in a powerful way, the same way we've done it. That's everything you need to do anything that we've accomplished with Internet Business Mastery over the last several years. So it is just a complete package that we're happy to offer. And we're thrilled that so many people took us up on that deal, and that now they're going to be in there working with Jeff Walker. And then, we hope to help those people maybe form a mastermind of some kind, and that is going to increase their chance of really making something impactful happen in their business and their life. So all those things add up to it makes business sense. It makes fulfillment and definite major purpose sense for us. It makes sense when it comes to getting the attention of the people and building up new partnerships and relationships within our field. All these things make sense for us, and that's why we are able to offer such a deal, even though at the surface it might seem like, wow, you are giving everything away.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of numbers in there to consider. But one of the things that I was just thinking as you were mentioning, this is the whole package. And, we did videos on it and the whole thing as part of the launch. But it made me remember back when we were creating some of the courses in the academy, we had discussed at one point possibly putting in an entire course on product launch. And it actually makes me laugh now, because after seeing the product launch formula, how big it is and how extensive, it's almost like, wow, talk about biting off more than you can chew. It would have been 5 courses to make up with what Jeff did. And this was the smarter decision to just let him do what he does best, and we learned from him in the first place, and just add that together in one package.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point. So anyway, I think there's some good lessons. Hopefully that explains where we're coming from better, but then also there's some good lessons in there to learn for your own business behind those reasons why for making those business decisions and the offers and what you do with your list and how you offer your products and how you package things in interesting ways. And it just goes to show that when you've got a great offer, people will respond when it's a good message to market match, and clearly it was in this case. So we're thrilled that it turned out that way. All right, with that, let's go ahead and dive into our feature segment.
And now, the features segment.
A question that we get asked quite often is, how much does it cost exactly to start your own internet business? And we had the opportunity recently to remotely lecture and teach answer questions for a college class up in Northern California, and that was one of the things that they wanted to know. So it kind of sparked the idea of, hey, it might be a good idea to do an episode kind of about breaking down some of the different expenses. I know we've talked in the past kind of generally that one of the reasons we really like internet business is you can start a business quickly and for relatively very little money. A lot of people, when they start a business, they go and have to find investment, or they have to go and use a credit card for several $1,000s of, or much more than that even, to get whatever kind of inventory or tools that they need, or even a location for that matter.
Well, and I've got an example for that I wanted to give real quickly here.
Sure.
And that was, before I looked